2.
Hi, this is Shelly Valladolid from Jim Hill Media. I'm here with Eddie, and we're going to talk about limited time magic. So this is a different concept. Usually we see, exploding an entire ship or 50 years of the celebration of magical dreams of the anniversary of. So why smaller?
Well, it's interesting. When you think about limited time magic, you really start to look at what it means, limited time, and the fact that there's never a better time than the present, like the old cliche goes, to go ahead and do what you've always wanted to do with your family and to do it now. And there are so many people, like for example, last night I was meeting with some friends and family that are visiting from Nebraska. They said, we need to come out, we've never brought our brother, and we want to go ahead and take them out to the park and have a good time. Especially they wanted to go ahead and catch the Christmas festivities before they ended.
Beautiful.
The main thing is that it was one of those type of things where they hadn't been here, well they had been here, but his brother has never been here. And so they thought, if we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? They've been talking about it, as he said, we've been talking about it for the last 7 years and we haven't done it. And so why put it off? And Lord knows, life is pretty short and you never know what could happen. Absolutely. So why not do it now? So when you think about limited time magic, you think about right now this is the time to go ahead and do it. But obviously here, limited time magic to us also means, there's limited time to see certain things. And like for example, one of my favorite shows, when I used to be in guest relations, I was a tour guide and I used to go into the Golden Horseshoe. I used to love seeing
Disney
the
classic.
show. Yeah, it's a Disney classic. And it was just incredible seeing all of the details and all of the shows and so on and so forth. And when I personally heard, hey, you know what, for limited time magic, we're going to go ahead and bring it back, I thought, I want to be there. I want to be there every single time, every single show. I wish it would come back all the time. But it's that kind of a special detail, that something certain special, especially for those of us that have seen it in the past and those that have never seen it, that it's really, really cool. And it is for a limited time only. So throughout the 2013, we're going to be having different surprises. Some could last a month, some could last a week, some could last a day, some could last minutes. So you never know. And the nice part is that, people come here to be happy. People come here with their families to enjoy the day. And I've always said, isn't it incredible when you can actually come to go ahead and visit the attractions, go and see some phenomenal parades. I mean, just great entertainment. Be here from morning until the sun goes down. And on top of that, you're also going to go ahead and have the chance to see something spectacular that you're never going to see again, perhaps. It's a cool concept, and by the same token, it's a little bit sad because I feel like some people might fall in love with some of those times from the past, and then all of a sudden, poof, it's gone.
See. Some of the things. Now, is this lean toward maybe a nostalgic fan service, or are we going to see things that are also brand new?
I think you're going to see a little bit of a combo. The nice part about it is that we do have quite a fan base, especially here at Disneyland, the first park. The only park really that Walt walked in.
Right.
So you do have quite the fan base here, which is great. And not just our guests, but cast members. Been here a little bit over 20 years. I love this place. I love seeing the transformation. I love being able to tell people about some of the new elements that we bring to the table. But it's nice to look back and look at some of the classics that we've had, and that people actually take a moment and think, wow, it was a different time, and it's still cool today. It's still neat. And I go back to the Golden Horseshoe.
Timeless.
It's timeless, exactly.
Now, will these things only occur in the parks, or are you going to have something like the old Mouse-a-Rail that went to Chicago and things like that? Do you know yet, or
there's some things that there's some things that we don't want to give away yet, just because of the fact that. Well, the other thing is, I would hate to tell you.
It really is.
And I wouldn't want to tell you, hey, you know what? Wait till December, because again, time. Like I was saying at the beginning of the interview.
Nothing at Disney changes, even after the cement is in.
You never
know
know
what's
what's
laid
going
for
to
pirates
happen.
when it was a walkthrough, and Walt said, "Make it a boat ride." so you never know. And one more thing. Are we ever going to get any hints or clues as to upcoming surprises, or is it just going to be surprise?
Some things are going to be a little bit of a surprise, but the neat thing is that you can actually go ahead and check out the blog. So go to disneyblog.com.
Can we find hints on there?
Of course, yeah, I'm sure you'll probably be able to find little hints and so on and so forth if you're slick about it. The other thing too is go to limitedtimemagic.com.
Limitedtimemagic.com.
And so there you're going to go ahead and you're going to get different types of information, but you know, the element of surprise is definitely the key here. And hopefully, I mean, folks that have an annual pass, fantastic, come as much as you can. And folks that have been saying, oh, maybe we'll come next year, maybe we'll come, you know, this year.
Like,
The best part
I
is,
remember that when I was a kid.
exactly.
Pack up the bags, kids.
You don't
we're
know what you're
going.
going to get. So
Okay.
I say, you know what, come now. Who knows? You might say, okay, we're finally going to make that trip, and then they upgrade their tickets to an annual pass. So you never know, and then they're hooked.
Right. That's a good way to get them.
Yep.
Thank you so much for telling me
You're
about
welcome, and
this.
it's good to see you.
limitedtimemagic.com. Keep an eye out on it.